Hello, class. For my museum visit, my daughter and I attended the Indianapolis Museum of Art at Newfields. The first piece that caught my eye was the sculpture Mobius Ship, made in 2006 by the artist Tim Hawkinson. This sculpture is made from a mixture of found objects and household items. It is made from wood, plastic, plexiglass, rope, staples, string, twist ties, and glue. It is built much like a model ship, but connected in a continuous form. The concept behind Mobius Ship is a combination of the novel Moby Dick by Herman Melville and its namesake, the Mobius Strip, which is a surface that has only one side and exists in a continuous curve. I had first interpreted the circular looping design as a ship circumnavigating the globe. But as I walked around, it brought forward the idea of an old ship battle, or fleet, all moving in unison. The artist, Tim Hawkinson, was born in San Francisco, California, in 1960, and has a Master's of Fine Art from UCLA. Hawkinson is a very hands-on artist, working mostly as a sculptor. A lot of his work has mechanical and audio elements included in it. Hawkinson has and is producing some of the most interesting contemporary art I have seen. He was featured on the segment Time in the program Art of the 21st Century, where he dives into more of his works. Next is the painting The Church of San Giorgio Maggiore, Venice, painted in 1908 by Claudio Monet. This painting is oil on canvas. I was drawn to the beauty of this painting, and it revealed even more as I approached. The amount of color and detail used to create the image made me appreciate the painting even more. I was not surprised when I noticed the painting was a Monet. I've always loved Impressionism, and Monet is one of my favorites. Claude Monet was born in Paris, France on November 14, 1840. This painting was part of a series he painted about his first visit to Venice when he was nearly 7. Monet devoted a lot of his work to reflections on water and light. He is best known for his series of water lily paintings. Monet has been called the driving force behind Impressionism, and his painting Impression Sunrise is where the term originated. Monet spent a long life perfecting his craft. He continued to create works of art until he died of lung cancer in 1926 at the age of 86. Angel of the Resurrection, completed in 1904 by Tiffany Studio, and designed by Frederick Wilson, is the next work. This piece is made of stained glass and was commissioned for the First Presbyterian Church in Indianapolis by Mary Harrison, in memory of her husband, President Benjamin Harrison. I love stained glass pieces. I was drawn to this beautiful and powerful image of the angel Michael dressed like a crusader. I loved how it was displayed with the light behind it so you could make out all the detail and color. Tiffany Studios is a New York-based company that manufactured windows, glass panels, and lamps. It was started by designer Louis Tiffany in 1878. Frederick Wilson, a designer at Tiffany Studios, designed this piece. He was an American immigrant born in Dublin, Ireland, November 3, 1858. Not much was known about Wilson's artistic background. However, he worked in stained glass for 50 years and was the lead designer for Tiffany. The last work is the Park at Morfontaine, painted in 1806 by Jean-Joseph Xavier Badal. This oil on canvas is amazingly detailed. It looked more like a graphic than a painting, with none of the brushstrokes being noticeable. From the people, to the swans, to the leaves on the trees, every little detail seemed immaculately conceived, and the depth of detail made this seem more high definition than real life. The beauty of this piece is undeniable. Badal was born April 10, 1758, in Carpentras, France. Studying under his eldest brother first, he developed his meticulous style of painting during a 5-year stay in Italy. He is one of the most celebrated neoclassical era landscape painters. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed my visit to the Indianapolis Museum of Art at Newfields.